Goose Island, the sequel.
Life is too short to be drinking shitty beer.
Welcome to another edition of Bands, Bikes and Booze Reviews. I have got one here that I reviewed a while back, and to be honest, it was pretty fucking shit. It was flat, it was tasteless, and pretty horrible all round. It is, of course, Goose Island IPA. Now, when I put that review up, a lot of people said I must have had a Duff can. And one thing I did notice, it was very flat, dented, so that could have had something to do with it. And I remember watching videos afterwards, and people were saying, oh, the lovely floral notes, etc., that were on it, and, you know, great hot choices and stuff. And I'm thinking, that wasn't what I tasted. I tasted an absolute pile of shit. So, I've decided to get another can. I've decided to get another can and review it again. And I'm going to enter it with an open mind, and hopefully it's going to be a better experience than the one I had before, because to be honest, the one I had before was absolutely disgusting. Really wasn't good at all. And you know, on the side of the can they put we don't need to be the only beer you drink, we just want to be the best beer that you drink. And I just thought, what are you talking about? That's probably one of the fucking worst I've ever tried. But I'm going to give them a second chance, and I'm going to try this with an open mind, and hopefully it's going to be better than the first time round. So, let's see what's going on. Right, so this is an English style IPA. Now, a Goose Island, of course, is an American beer company. This is a British style IPA, and I've been looking at the hops that they've been using, and they use Pilgrim hops, British hops, which is a British hop, the Styrian Goldings, which are Slovenian. So that wouldn't really be used in an English style IPA. They use Cascade and Centennial and all that, and you know, some of them are based on British hops. This Centennial, I think, is based on an East Kent Golding, and it's just grown in America. But as I always say, and you know, when it comes to hops, the geology, the climate, the type of soil, there is so much that goes into hops and hops are never the same from one year to the next. You know, you can have a good hop harvest, you can have a bad hop harvest, and the flavour is affected. And I remember watching an interview. Sorry, I'm going a little bit off topic here. I just want to quickly talk about hops. But I remember watching an interview with the head brewer at The Alchemist, or the owner. And he was saying he gets his hops from California, even though they're on the east side of the United States. And he was saying, you know, the hops that he used, and for the life of me I can't remember, they might have been Citra, I think. He said they were, like a few years ago, they were very floral and, you know, fruity. And now he said they're really nice, they're very bitter, almost like cat's piss. And I get that. But he said that's how the hops have evolved, you know, lots of climate and geological changes can affect the taste of hops year in, year out. So it's completely off topic, and I'm going to get back onto this beer. Okay, so as I say, it is an English style IPA. It is 5.9% in the ABV. It is a 330ml can, and I want to try this again. So let's get it open and see what is going on in the can. Right, out of the can, on the nose. Yeah, I'm getting slight floral notes on that. Some malt, some caramel type malt, and a little touch of citrus. It's all quite subdued. Let me get it into the glass and see what is going on in the glass. Well, I'll tell you something now. There is a hell of a lot of carbonation in that compared to the last one I had. Fucking hell. Chalk and cheese. Look at the amount of carbonation in that. That is just insane. Can you see that? It's giving it a 3-finger head. And the bubbles are just fucking going for it. Does it say when this was canned? It's got a sell by date, 27th of the 6th, 20, which is 2 months' time. Now, I'm not sure what the turnaround is on this, but I think that this may not taste great because of the sell by date, unless they have a quick turnaround on it. The carbonation on this, you know, if I try to tell someone that this was flat as a witch's tit when I tried it last time, and I showed them this, they wouldn't believe me. Look what he's done to the head. It's nearly a 4-finger head. Almost a 3.5-finger head that's given that. And rising. It's like a fucking chef's hat. It's like a souffle. Wow. So, on the nose, are we going to get anything from this fucking chef's hat? That's 330ml in a 440ml glass. That'll give you an idea of the carbonation. Look, still going for it. That must just be pumped so much. And it is, that's a 4-finger head now. Jesus. Right, what's we got on the nose? Yeah, it's more than floral notes. Slightly sweet. Sweet caramel. Getting off that. Some very light citrus as well. I don't think I was getting that the last time. So it is smelling better. But the fucking head, it's like an ice cream. Oh, fucking Italian ice cream. Anyway, let's get it down the hatch. Cheers. Right, so there is a bit of, there's a floral taste coming from it and some light citrus, but there's caramel and toffee malts that are coming off this on the back end. And it leaves a very bitter finish, almost astringent. I have to say, the English IPAs that I sort of hold up in great stead, for me Bengal Lancer is one of them, and the Shepherd Neame India Pale Ale. They're two that I really, really enjoy. I don't know what the fuck they've done with this. I will say it's not as bad as the last one. That was disgusting. Flat and just horrible. And that carbonation is still going for it. There's a very flowery type aroma that I'm not liking at all. It's just not a nice flavour. And it reminds me, I don't know what they've used in it, but the Blue Moon, it reminds me of old women's cheap perfume. And it leaves the mouth quite dry. But that is not great. That to me tastes like a cheap supermarket IPA, and I think they've overdone it on the floral hops. I would have liked some more hop bitterness on that, not grapefruit, but I'd have liked a little bit more citrus, a little bit of, well, a lot more malt, a lot more biscuit, caramel malt on that. I'm not getting them any biscuit malt on that at all. I'm just getting caramel bitterness at the end that is almost astringent. I don't really like it. What is that smell? It's like a floral type smell. And I remember getting traces of it the last time I drank it, but it wasn't as strong as this. The flavours weren't as strong in the other one, to be fair. Nah, that's like no English IPA I've ever tasted. I don't know what they're trying to do there. They want to be the best beer I've ever drunk? Fuck off. Not tasting like that, you ain't. I don't like that smell, and I don't like that taste. It's like a very floral type aroma, and then when you drink it, you get that flavour, but you get some added bitterness, very, very bitter, like almost like the sugar, burnt sugar. You know that astringent burnt sugar type flavour you get in cheap malt or you get from cheap supermarket beer. That's what that's reminding me of, and I'm not liking it, and I'm not going to take another mouthful out of it. So what's the verdict? Well, I will say it's not as bad as the last time I tried it. The carbonation in there, even though there was masses of carbonation, I didn't really get that in the mouth. The fucking head looked like an ice cream. I'll let that go. You know, it's not the worst thing that can happen to a beer. There's a floral smell and taste on this that I don't like at all. It reminds me of old women's cheap perfume, and as I say, the last time I got it, something like it, not the exact same, but something like it was that Blue Moon stuff. I don't know what's causing that, whether it's the yeast, whether it's some hops. I imagine it's the hops they put in there, because you do tend to get them floral aromas from the hops. But there's a horrible, bitter, astringent finish on it that I don't like, and it's not making me want to drink it, and it's making me want to pour it down the fucking sink. So I am going to give that, the last Goose Island, I think I'll give a 1 out of 10. I'm going to give this a 3 out of 10 because it's slightly better than the other one, but it's see, that floral smell is putting me off. It's not a nice flavour. I don't know, some people might like that. I don't. It's not agreeable. It's just like as I say, I know I keep saying it, it's like an old woman's cheap perfume. Like lavender and roses. But, I don't know, with their shitty knickers mixed in with it. It ain't nice. I don't like it. I don't care what anyone says now. This was from the co-op. It was out of the fridge. It was all sealed. The can is in perfect condition. The sell-by date is the 20th of the 6th, 20. It should still be good then. And if it's going to taste like that, you can fuck off. That's a 3 out of 10. That's going down the sink. And I wouldn't recommend it unless you like drinking flowers. And remember, I'm drinking this shit so you don't have to.